Hey, welcome in, guys. Brandon with Taylor's Fine Smoke Cooking. Today, I have a little segment of things I still like. Now, this is not going to be something that I do on a regular, but I was kind of going through my cabinets and looking at some of the stuff I have in my cabinets, and it just kind of dawned on me things that I still enjoy eating and things that I still eat to this day. That a lot of people that ate the same things when we were kids all of a sudden say they either don't like them, they're disgusted by them, or they don't eat them altogether. Again, these are things that I still enjoy. It's not something where I'd be like, I don't see how I really liked them when I was a kid, and all of a sudden I just don't like it. Now, there are some things I may not choose to eat just based on the nutritional value, whether or not it has a ton of sodium. It may, jack my blood pressure sky high and things of that nature. But for the most part, the things I'm going to show you today are things that I still like, that I still enjoy, and I eat it from time to time or even on a regular rotation. So the first thing I still like is, I would actually even say go as further as to say love, because I pretty much eat these on the regular now. Maybe once a week I'm having one, and that's peanut butter and jelly. Now, there's nothing wrong with jelly. There's nothing wrong with peanut butter. People use jelly all the time on biscuits. I actually don't eat jelly on my biscuits very often, but I do love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a nice cold glass of milk. Or if we're having chili for dinner, I like to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with my chili as well. Some people call it weird. We grew up eating peanut butter sandwiches with chili. I just do it like that to this day. So peanut butter and jelly is something that I still like. I don't know if other adults still enjoy peanut butter and jelly as much as I do, but I still like it. Number 2 is boxed macaroni. Yeah, some people say yuck, disgusting. I liked it as a kid. I still like it to this day. And boxed macaroni is actually the only macaroni that I'll eat. I don't like, baked macaroni and stuff because I do not like cheese like that. So I don't eat baked macaroni and creamy macaroni, but I do happen to like boxed macaroni. And I know there are a lot of people out there who think that's blasphemy, but that's okay. That's why God made us all different. So I like boxed macaroni. I actually prefer the Great Value brand more so than the Kraft brand. But either way, boxed macaroni. 3 rather, RiceARoni. Now, I love RiceARoni. I've always loved RiceARoni, and RiceARoni is still delicious in my opinion. I like the Spanish rice kind the best, but I do like the chicken. I do like the wild rice. This is the stir-fried rice, but either way, RiceARoni is still delicious, and I still like it. Now, this one is probably debatable and questionable to a lot, but ramen noodles. Now, I do not eat ramen noodles like I did when I was a kid, because there's so much doggone sodium in them, but I think they still taste delicious. So from time to time, I'll still enjoy a good cup of ramen noodles, doctor them up a little bit, or add some of this red pepper and stuff to them and tear them up. But again, they do have so much sodium, and so I have to really be careful with these because they will shoot my blood pressure sky high. Now they're going to be as a tandem, hot dogs and bologna. Now, I understand once they started having social media and different movies and things like that, and people saw what goes in a hot dog and it goes in bologna, they're like, I could never eat that. I pray over my food. I ask God to protect me from anything that's going to cause me harm, and I still go to town, especially on hot dogs. Now, these are beef hot dogs, a good beef hot dog. But either way, I love hot dogs, and I still like bologna, and I still eat them to this day. I know there's a lot of people most of us, especially in our culture that grew up and may not have had a ton of money growing up, bologna and hot dogs was on rotation, and even to this day, I still like it. And you can't even go get a bologna for cheap anymore. So it is what it is, and I still like them. Canned ravioli. Now, there's a lot of kids that don't like canned ravioli, but I've always liked them. They're not like the greatest pasta in the world. It's not like you're going to go to a 5-star restaurant, and if they serve it, you would be pleased with it. But you kind of have to know what you're getting. So everything is relative. So this is what I expect the taste to be a certain way. So when I do get my ravioli and I warm it up in the microwave, I put a little black pepper salt on it. The expectation is what I get, and I like what I get out of this little can for $1.25. Some people may not like them. Some people may have never liked them, but I liked them as a kid, and to this day, I still like them. banquet TV dinners. Now, they're not the same as what they used to be. They don't taste the same like they used to be, but I know a lot of people of all walks grew up on TV dinners. They were convenient, they were cheap. If my mom, my dad, they worked a lot, so we had TV dinners. You know, we could pop in the oven because back then you didn't have them put them in the microwave. You put them in the oven, and you'd throw that thing in the oven, and you'd have yourself your Salisbury steak or your turkey and stuffing or whatever it was. But even to this day, I still like TV dinners. Now, these are something that we don't eat hardly often at all, but from time to time, especially if you catch them on sale, we might grab one. And my kids actually still like them too. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I didn't think about it until just now, but fish sticks. Now, I guess this is another one of those things to where some people may not have liked them as a kid. I liked them as a kid and I like them to this day. Now, there is a difference between brands of fish sticks. If you get the cheaper fish stick, it's not going to taste as good as these Gordon fish sticks. The cheaper ones have a little bit of a darker, cheaper meat in them. They're not flaky like these are. They're not crispy like these are. I don't care how long you cook a cheap fish stick, it's still gonna be greasy and almost just soft or mushy. But a good Gordon fish stick, you cook it right to the longest time, you can get it crispy and nice and flaky on the inside. And these things are still smacking, and my kids enjoy them too. And you can make sandwiches out of them, or even make a meal. So Gordon fish sticks is something that I still like. Now, if there's anything that you like that you grew up on that people are saying to this day, I wouldn't eat that, whether it be potted meat, Vienna sausages. Now, those are two things that I never liked and never will. Brown swagger, head cheese, or whatever the case may be. Put some comments down below. Let me know some things that you still like that people act like they're too good to eat to this day, or they just choose not to eat to this day. But those were some of my picks, some of my favorites that I still keep in rotation in my home. My kids still eat them, and from time to time, and there's at any given point, we're going to have some of these items in our house. So these are things that I still like. Let me know the things that you still like. Share the video. I just think it was a fun little video to do. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till the next time, God bless. We'll see you around.